As a member of the EA Creator Network, I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna get started. Today we are going to do some building. So let me get my captions on really quick. And then I actually don't know. I didn't even like plan where I was gonna build. Let's see what we can do. I didn't plan where or what I was gonna build. I was like, we're gonna do a limited pack build. So I'm hoping that I can get it done in one stream. That would be nice. So we will kind of see what happens with that. Let me open up OBS again so I can record this. And then my goal is that tonight I'll be able to, either tonight or tomorrow, probably tonight, I'm gonna try and see if I can edit the video of me making the Sims for the Life with my voice is dying. Life with Pizzazz Let's Play. And then I don't know, because we did do one episode of it. I just need to cut that down. So I don't know when that will be out, probably the following week. I'm trying out just one video a week right now to like make sure that I can stay somewhat consistent. And we'll see how that goes. So let me get the game up here. And then okay. We're gonna start recording, and then I don't know, let's see what some of these lots look like. There's one right here, because the packs that I'm going to be building with are Growing Together and the Grange Mudroom kit. So I don't know if we should go like more community lot vibes. We could do a playground because that's a new lot type we got. But I'm trying to think if the Grange Mudroom would make sense for that. Okay, let's look at it really quick. This is definitely more like indoor stuff. I'm trying to think if there's a way we can incorporate. Like, we could definitely have the shoes and the boots. Honestly, I think we could make some of it work. Maybe not the cupboards and stuff, but maybe we could use a bench somewhere. This probably not. The wall stuff, we could, if we build like an indoor restroom area, we definitely could add some of these things. So I think we'll do it here. Let's get rid of this tree, and we're going to change this to a playground, which is a new lot type we have. So we need 6 playground equipment, patio table, bench, sink, and a toilet. And then, as I said before, we're using Grange Mudroom, base game, and Growing Together. Okay. I wonder, with Better Build Buy, do the filters still... Okay, yes, the filters will still disappear. So that part will be kind of frustrating. But that's okay. We will figure it out. Okay. So let's start with layout. I think the main thing that we're gonna build an actual building for is like the bathroom. I think we'll just do like something like that. I know it's long, but we can do... Okay, I was thinking something like that. And then we'll probably extend this out a bit. How big are the stalls? I feel like we need more space than that. Do I even have stalls that we could use? I feel like Growing Together has some, I hope. Maybe not though. No way. I thought that it did. Okay, so we would have to build custom stalls. Interesting, interesting. Okay, that's fine. That's actually better, because then we could just do like washroom, washroom, washroom. And then we can have sinks here. We can do it this way. So we could do sinks here and then the mirrors and then sinks here, mirrors. I think we could just do 2 stalls. Because realistically, like, you're never going to have like 8 Sims trying to use the restroom at the same time. And then this restroom here will be like a family restroom, but I feel like it's pretty big. And this one we can have like the changing table. Like we could have the bathroom in here. Yeah, 1 or 2 changing tables and then like sinks right here. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. So that's gonna be the building. Very square. That's fine. Let's add some roofing. And then these are all the tiles we have. I guess Growing Together didn't come with any. We could do, let's look at the rest of the world. It's very like modern. We do have this building over here. Maybe we could use that as like inspo. Just give it a little bit more shape. So we could do something like that and bring this down and curve this up. I'm literally just gonna copy it. And then we'll do another floor, but it's not gonna actually be a floor, it's literally just gonna be, oh my goodness. So we can add another roof piece. Okay. Maybe we could just do like a fun roof. So if we do like Shift C, we can just like curve it in. I think that's better. Okay, so the interior layout, I know it doesn't really look like it makes much sense now. I think we'll have like a big archway and then we'll have a sign that like indicates that this is the bathroom. And then we're gonna have 2 signs or 2 toilets. I'm also thinking we could just make it one, like why make 2 separate ones? Like we could do it that big and then just have one sign. This can be like family and this is just for everyone else. And then we can do these doors for the stalls. I think that works. I do think that generally they would probably have like an archway. Actually, no. I don't mind it having the door. Okay, and then maybe this should go like here. I don't know. So like as soon as you enter in, you know like that's what this building is for. And then we can do a wallpaper. which one. Maybe something like this. All the way around. And then we can do... Oh, I thought I changed it. Oh no, I didn't, because I was still deciding how I wanted to make the building look. We could do the blue one. I'm thinking maybe no brick. Maybe we do like siding. What is this one? Ooh, that's kind of cute. Maybe for the interior. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know, but all the way inside, like these stalls can just be like white. That's not white. Let's do that one for now. And then I was thinking we change this to siding. Maybe this one. I don't know. I don't know. It looks good. Let's look at some inspo. Also, I could have sworn I had the captions open and I closed it by accident. Okay, there we go. Outdoor park restrooms. Okay, I do like... I mean, we don't really have to build it out, but I think sometimes it's nicer than just like the pre-built ones. But what we could do is like take one and kind of use that as like our frame of reference, if that makes sense. So like, let's just get rid of this and we'll just build like an expanded version of this. So it's gonna have to be 3 entry points. And then maybe this part, just to make it look... Actually, I don't know. Something like that. Okay, and then we can have like the little overhang. Okay, so if we were to do it like that, be like a huge roof like this, obviously we'd have to bring it down. I think that's fine. Okay, and then this can be like the family restroom. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of big now. Maybe it's too big. Okay, here we can have like that. I think that's a decent amount of stalls. And then in the family restroom, we could do well, no. Maybe we could just make it smaller. And then this roof can be a little bit smaller too. I think that's better. Okay, so this will be the family restroom. We'll have still like an actual bathroom. There can be a changing table here, sinks here, and it's just like a bigger open space. I don't actually know like what inside of family restrooms look like. Because I imagine that they only had like one toilet, but it looks like they have 2 sometimes. I guess it's meant to be so that like it's quicker for a family to use the restroom as opposed to them taking up multiple stalls. They could just use like one restroom and then everyone can use it as they wish. So maybe we'll do it like this. We could add a toddler potty so that way like if you wanted to take your toddlers here, there would be space for them too. So we'll have that, and then the toilet, and then my only thing no, it's whatever. Okay, and then we'll have like the changing table here too, so you would have the option. So if you want to like have your toddler practice potty training, or if they already know how to use the potty, then they can use it. Okay, so now I'm gonna use whatever fencing we have that looks most similar to this vibe. I feel like this one, maybe. I think this is the tallest fence we have. Well, no, we have this one, but this one's more like modern. But I mean, we could go for like a more modern vibe. Okay, we'll leave that open. I don't know. Should be like that. And then have that be open. Or does this look better? I think if it's like this, then this needs to go all the way here. Which is not really what I want. Because I want the door here. We could have a door here. I mean, we could just close that off and have them be separate like that. Yeah. I don't know why I was trying to make it all one thing. Okay, so now... here's the thing. I don't have my skinny little column now because that's from, I think, Get Together. So I don't have like the square column. It's just plain. Hi, Sade. I need to figure out why my alerts are like glitching like that. How are you doing? Oh, I literally found something. How to fix distorted crackling sound alerts. Disable the control audio via OBS. I feel like that was the only way that I was able to adjust the sound so that I could hear it too. Because now I'm scared. Okay, let me see. Is it okay if I give a shout out from someone stream gets to do for the first time? No, you're good, totally fine. If you wanted to give yourself a shout out, I can give you a shout out, actually. And I'll also drop you a follow. I didn't know you were going to start streaming. That's exciting. How was your stream? What did you play? No worries. Okay. Well, now I figured out why it's doing that. But now I need to figure out how I can make it not do that. Hold on, I'm gonna watch this really quick. Okay, I'm going to save this video so that I can look into it later. I'm doing the limited pack build. I decided to build a playground using the packs that you suggested, Growing Together and Grange Mudroom. So we're gonna try and see if we can make that work. Maybe we could go for like, no, that's huge. I don't know. Because there's like a column that I would normally use, but it's from a pack that's not part of the limited packs we're using. Hi Mac, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily treat. And these ones are also giant. Okay, maybe we can make that work. And I'm kind of using this over here as like inspiration, but we're making our own. We're making a playground. We're doing a limited pack build. And right now I'm making the restrooms, at least the layout for it. But I'm only using one pack, one expansion pack, one kit. You're good, don't worry. Also, ads are starting soon. Okay, we could keep the same vibe, but I think it might look better, more modern. Our update just came out today. Wait, an update for The Sims? Please, I'm so like, I've been so like focused on school stuff that like, oh, okay, for console, okay. That I haven't been able to like really keep track with things, and I'm like the pack is coming out next week. I've done nothing to prep for that. I'm like, oh, we're gonna build a camp, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I'm like, I don't know what's actually gonna happen. I have no idea. I think if you guys have any ideas of things you want to see me do with the new pack, then let me know. Must be placed on next year. Okay, so you're excited for the mermaid bassinets? Oh, okay, that's the update. Yes, they're very cute. I don't really play with mermaids though, so I'm like indifferent about it. Like, I'm happy that it's there for like the people that want it, but I'm also like, I don't even I don't even play with mermaids. You signed up, let's go, good luck. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll do one here. Yeah, why not? I feel like that was kind of me when I signed up. I was just like, it's worth a shot. Okay, I did change the roof of the other one to this. See, I don't know. I feel like we could do black. No. I mean, most of them kind of have paneling, and then maybe this part should also be blue. Oh, we have green. Do we have a green? Like a pastel green roof? No. No, none of that. And I have to remember, like, the packs will keep getting unchecked, so I'll have to keep making sure. Growing Together. I guess anytime I copy something, So also the plan is I don't know about that one. I might stream tomorrow. No promises, but my hope is that I can. And then I'm trying to think. If I do stream on Friday, I might stream in the morning, I might stream in the evening, because I have work on Saturday. But I only work for an hour. However, it's a little bit, like, it's afternoon. So if I stream in the evening, I don't know how long I'll be able to go. So I might do a Friday morning stream if I can, and then a Saturday evening stream. And we could do something similar to last time where I could do like co-working. Oh, I don't even have like my vines and stuff. This is so difficult. I'm not used to this. Okay, we do have debug as well. I just sometimes can't be bothered. But yeah, I think what would be the plan is I do still want to play Water Park Simulator. I received a key for that. So we'll probably do that on Saturday. And then we could do a similar thing where we do like co-working for the first half, and then we end off with Water Park Simulator and maybe Luma Island again, because that was fun last weekend. And then what would be the plan? Tomorrow we could do more of the Let's Play. We can play with Penny Pizzazz again. And then Thursday I have school, so we won't be doing anything. Friday, again, morning stream. I don't know what I should do. Again, if you guys have suggestions for things you want to see on stream, let me know. Hi, OG Bone on YouTube. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. So we'll do Wednesday Life with Pizzazz. And then Friday morning, we're still figuring that out. And then Saturday, we'll do Water Park Sim, Luma Island, and co-working. The one part that's kind of sad is like I have so many things like due next week, and obviously next week is when the pack is coming out. So I'm gonna be trying to get as much done like during the week, so that way by the weekend I can like actually enjoy it. And then on Saturday, like if we were doing co-working, that'll be helpful because I can like finish up some stuff. Maybe I can try and do like because yeah, I could probably try to do like a really long stream, because the thing is, if I don't stream, I'm like telling you guys all of my plans. I'm talking it out loud, so I hope that's okay. But if I don't stream Friday evening, then I should be able to like go to sleep, maybe not that early but earlier, and that way I will be well rested for Saturday, and then we could do like an afternoon stream, because like normally on Saturdays I stream at like the night, but I feel like we could start at like 3 or 4 and then stream for like 4 to 5 hours co-working and then gameplay. I think that would be good. Okay, I said I was gonna do archways for the main entrance. Not for this one though. So this one will be like the family washroom. And then in here we'll also have doors for the stalls, obviously. Okay, that should work. And then we'll still obviously have changing tables. I'm just gonna put like some stuff as like placeholders. So that's where we can do the sinks And then in this one, we could probably do the changing table over there. And then we could do this thing's right here. Try not to use the copy tool because that will just make things more complicated. Okay, so we could do that there, and then we'll do the changing table here. We could do like a trash can and stuff over there. Okay, so that's like the layout for the bathroom. This was our inspo. I do need some outdoor lights. We could do these ones. Just like that. And then I need a sign for these. I do feel like this needs to be a little bit off centered, or maybe I need to turn where the toilets are because I feel like you shouldn't be able to see like straight into the stalls like that. So hold on, we could do it like this. Just ignore the doors right now. I know it's like awkward. And then I know that's not like centered anymore. But maybe we could just have the one light so it's a little bit less awkward. And then all of this, actually we won't delete it, we'll just move it. Oh, still deleted it. And then we'll move this, and then we'll move that, and then we'll put this here. I'm only using, I have all my packs in the game, but I'm only using Growing Together and the Grange Mudroom kit. And we're making a playground. Okay, so now that looks a little bit nicer for the restrooms. The wall signs, you love that kit. It was actually a suggestion by my mod, Sade. She was the one that suggested we used these 2 packs. But from what I've seen of the Grange Mudroom kit, because I used it in a build recently, it's very cute. I love that kit. I also love just, I don't know, like, I feel like a mudroom feels very, like, I didn't personally have one growing up, but it feels very, like, Canadian for me. I don't know. I know it's not a Canadian specific thing, but I feel like in places where, like, maybe it's warmer all the time, I don't think they really have mudrooms. I am Canadian, but like I'm used to, like, you know, when it's snowing and stuff, especially for example in school, like you'd have like your indoor shoes, so you'd put like your outdoor shoes in like your little cubby, which is kind of like the mudroom vibe. And then like I had friends that had mudrooms, so it just feels very like relatable. I don't know if that makes sense. You wish you had a mudroom growing up, but that was more exactly. But yeah, the idea of a mudroom is really nice. Usually we would just have, and I think this was common if you didn't have a mudroom, you would have like a mat or something at like your front door, or where you would like, you know, pat off your shoes, or you'd leave it there so like, you know, you're not tracking mud into the house. And I feel like that's good to explain because I know there are some people that like have probably never heard of a mudroom because like they've never needed one or never like met anyone who's had one, or they live somewhere where like the climate doesn't change enough to the point that you would need a mudroom. But yeah, it's basically just a room where you would like leave your boots or change your shoes, or you would have like your jackets and stuff there, so that way you're not tracking mud into the house. I think maybe places where it's like really rainy might have that too because like of the mud. But I know it's very good for like snow and slush and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe in the future, maybe in the future I'll have a mud room. I think that would be nice. But I noticed that's something that I do with my build sometimes is I will use, let me see if I can find it. It might be from a specific pack, so hold on. I'll just filter it in just so I can show the item. I think it's from Dino. Um, but like this, I will use it all the time as like a little thing to like catch your snow from like your boots and stuff like that. I know it doesn't actually do that in The Sims, but like whenever I see this rug, that's what I think of. I don't even know if it's like, well, I think that is what it is. It's supposed to be like a non-slip rug. So usually like businesses and stuff like that would have those in front of their buildings like during the winter time, because obviously people are walking around in the snow. So anytime I'm making like a build, I'll always put this like by the front entrances, and then I'm like, I don't know if that's a strange thing to do because I don't see anyone else ever do it. It does look like a bar mat too, because it could like catch the liquid and stuff like that. You're right. I used to babysit these kids, and the family had a beautiful mudroom. They had really nice wallpaper, so now I always design mine with wallpaper. That's cute. I love that. I also like what would I say? Like we have like a front room. I don't know. We always say like that. Well, we say that's the living room, and then like our other room is like the family room, because that area is just like, it has like a couch and stuff like that, but like we don't actually spend time spend time in that room. Um, we spend time in the other room, but like I do like the idea of just having like a decorative room, you know, like just a room that's just nice. This is separate from the mudroom thing, but like I know some people have something called like a parlor room, where it's literally just like, usually has like a nice little table in there, like maybe a little flower pot and maybe a seat, but not usually a seat that you'd be allowed to like sit in. Like I think those are so cute. I was putting a wallpaper in the other restroom. I think it was this one. Oh, it has like different colors, but I think I like, actually don't know now. I mean, it's supposed to be a playground, so we could make it like more fun. I'm only using the pack for this build specifically because I'm gonna try and upload it after. Well, I'm going to upload it after. I don't know why I said I'm gonna try. I'm gonna upload it after, so I want to make sure that it's available to download without having to like get extra stuff. Maybe in the future, if I want to use this build for myself, I might like go in and update it using like my other packs and using custom content, because even now I'm like realizing how limiting this can be. I'm like, wow, I feel like I have nothing to use. And I mean, it's really not that bad, and I feel like this is a good pack, like growing together. I think it has swings, I'm hoping. I know base game has playground equipment, and I'm pretty sure growing together does too. I use CC all the time. Like I want to say 99% of the time I'm using custom content, especially in creative sim. I don't ever upload my sims because there would be no point, unless I were to upload it somewhere else and then like give all the links to where to find the CC. I just there would be no point. You wouldn't be able to use any of the stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this, and then we'll do like a stone path or something. What does this one look like? Okay, hold on. Go like that, and then I mean, we could do it like this, and then just put this here. You're in the EA Creator Network also. When I got the last expansion pack, I tried playing with no mod CC, and it's kind of tough. There's no those no CC builders are really talented. Yeah, I feel like, I will be honest, when it comes to building, I download a lot of CC, but I actually use not that much CC, but I do use all my packs. So I will say that's still kind of like a barrier to like uploading stuff to the gallery, because if I'm using a lot of packs, like not everyone owns all the packs, right? And I don't tend to like limit myself in that sense. So I feel like sometimes even if I'm not using mods or CC, if I'm using like a ton of packs, it still makes it a little bit like inaccessible. However, I will say that most of the builds that I do with the intention of like uploading it, I don't use custom content. The only time I do is like if I know that I have no plans on uploading the build and it's literally just for like my save. So for example, recently I like redecorated Penny Pizzazz's apartment for like a let's play I'm doing. I don't really plan on uploading that, so I didn't. I got you, don't worry. As a member of the EA Creator Network, I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that one's just my disclosure. But thank you for sharing my code. No worries. You're good. Oh. I was like, why do I have this stuff? Why do I have access to this stuff? But I don't. It's just because the filters disappeared. I feel like growing together and get together would have been nice. It would have been easy. That's what it would have been. Okay, let's get base game. I think we could have these. Maybe? Oh, they're huge. I know I can size them down, but maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. What about this? I think that kind of makes a cute little entrance. How long have I been playing The Sims? That is a very good question. A long time. The Sims 4 pretty much since release. I think my first Sims 4 video, I think The Sims 4 was released in 2014 and I think I started playing late 2015. And then in terms of The Sims as a genre, I want to say like, because I used 2015 as a basis for like around the time I started playing Sims 4, and I played Sims 3 like right before I started playing The Sims 4. Like when I started playing The Sims 3, I think they were like already talking about Sims 4, and then when I really got into Sims 3, like Sims 4 was already out. So I want to say I started playing Sims 3 in like 2014, 2013 maybe, if not earlier. And then, but I played like other Sims games before. Like I played like Sims Free Play. I played Sims Mobile, or not Sims Mobile, Sims Social. That was like a Facebook game like years and years ago, because I didn't have the actual Sims game. So I was like playing anything that was like The Sims adjacent. So I played the Sims Social, I played Sims Free Play, I played Sims Medieval on the phone, and I played, or like on my iPod Touch at the time. Yeah, it's not a thing anymore because they discontinued it. I discontinued quite a few like Facebook games because I guess there's not really as much of a market for it. But yeah, Sims Social was like one of my first ones. It was kind of nice. Let me see if I can find a screenshot. And let me pause this 1 sec. Hopefully I don't forget to unpause it. I own Sims 1 and Sims 2 now because I received it through the Creator Network. I have played Sims 2, like, I would say a more decent amount. Sims 1 scares me still. Like, I try it out, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I found a screenshot. I just want the picture. Can I not just get the picture without, like... No? Okay. Okay, I found something. Okay, I know it's really small, let me zoom in. But this is kind of what the Sims social look like. And then you could like interact with other Sims. You could decorate your place. Pretty much just like the Sims like free play and the Sims mobile are now, but it was just like on Facebook. So that one was fun. And then I remember I told someone I played Sims 3 on mobile and they're like, "No, you didn't. That was never a thing." Um well, it was. I'm just older, and there was Sims 3 and there was also Sims 3 Ambitions on the phone. So I had those. Let me pull it up. So this is what the Sims 3 um, mobile game looked like. And then this was your sim. You could like change their outfit. You could decorate your little apartment. Um, and then these were like the queued up actions. This game, I'm so sad because it's not a thing anymore. This game was so good because it didn't have any like microtransactions. That wasn't like a really big thing at the time. So it's just like if I wanted my sim to go sit or eat or do whatever, like they would just go do it immediately and I didn't have to like wait 10 minutes in real life for them to do it. And then they had that, and then they had one with Ambitions, and I think Ambitions made it so that you could have kids. The kids couldn't age up though. I don't think. Okay, here it is. This is so blurry. But this is the Sims 3 Ambitions, and then it added like the ability to be like a firefighter or like a bunch of different jobs that you could do. And then build mode was improved, as it says here. You could also like have a family. I think they could age up to at least a child, but I don't think they aged up beyond that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that was where my Sims 3 journey sort of started. And Sims 3 Ambitions for the phone, this came out in 2010. So let's just say I've been playing Sims a long time. The Sims 4 pretty much since release. Sims 3 a little bit before that. I also played that when they re-released. I didn't play it as a kid. I didn't actually know about it as a kid because I only had, so my Sims, it was like a console game, right? If I'm not mistaken, or was it on PC? It was for Nintendo DS and Wii, which is actually shocking that I didn't really know about it because I played I had a DS and I had a Wii, but I never remember hearing about My Sims or like looking into it. I don't remember ever seeing anyone else play it. But at the time when this probably came out initially for like Wii and Switch, not Switch, DS, I feel like you couldn't really stream from like your DS or your Wii. So it's like I wouldn't have known about it from like content, and I don't think I would have just thought to look it up on my own because I don't remember ever seeing like advertising for it. It's not really my thing honestly, but I could see the appeal. I feel like I like it. um I do wish, I think my thing is just like I'm a big like customization girly, and I feel like if it was more like we can kind of create the buildings, but I feel like if we could create the entire world kind of more similar to Animal Crossing, I think I would enjoy it a little bit more. Because I do like, you know, the ability to like interact with people and like do quests and stuff like that and like build your house and customize your outfits. But I think if we had more freedom with like how the world itself looked, I would like it a lot more. But obviously they didn't like update the game. Like, they did make it so that it would perform better, obviously, and run on like these new consoles, but like they didn't actually remake the foundation of what the game was. It's just a re-release of how it was in like when it initially released. I don't know when it initially released. 2007. So like it's pretty much a game from 2007. So I can't really expect too much from it. You started with Sims Freeplay and Sims Mobile, then got Sims 4 when the base game was free for a couple days in 2019. Oh, slay. I remember, I think the only pack before I was like part of the creator network that I got for free was, there was like a kit or something. Was it Riviera? No, but I feel like there had to, I think there was something that I got for free. And I made sure to get it. And this was like prior, but I don't remember because now I feel like Riviera Retreat came out after. And I remember like logging on to make sure that I got it, but now I can't remember what it was. Because they re-released like, not re-released, but they released a few packs that had already been out, or kits or whatever, that for free for like a period of time. I don't know if I actually received it or if I just told other people like, you guys should get it. Because that makes a bit more sense. There's an event. Did the event start today? Please, guys. I'm so... Why is it telling me about the event right now? No. No, it doesn't. No. No. No, no, no. No, guys. It cannot start today. I'm not ready. No, it does. It does start today. Okay. Well, we have to do that then. How do I do it? Do I have to go in with like a sim that's actually... Okay. Let me pause this recording. Let me exit to main menu. Would you like to save? Yes. No, I know. But I have to do it today because otherwise I'm gonna forget about it, because now I don't actually have the time to just play whenever I want. So I will, like, just like how I didn't know until like 2 seconds ago that it was a thing, I will end up just not doing it. And probably a kid sim too in the household. We need a child. Okay, we can play with this save. I made this in July. I gave a makeover to Nia, the tattoo artist from Growing Together. And then she got with Felix from... Which pack is that? Thank you. Oh, from the same pack. He's literally from this world. Okay, so they are at different places. Let's go with the child, and then we'll bring our mom there. You're good to know you're loading up your game, but I use so much mods at CC. It takes 45 minutes. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, that used to happen to me a lot. Not the ad starting as I'm talking. How rude. Okay, for a second I was like, do I not have CC enabled? But I must. Okay, it's Arts and Crafts Day. Do I have to restart the game? Or do I just wait and then like it'll pop up? Because I just got the notification and said Forever Friends event starts now or something like that. But I'm wondering if it started right this second, like if I need to open my game again to like get the login reward. I have no idea. I'm not seeing anything pop up. Okay, let's close the game. Let's just try that, because I don't know. I don't want to just sit here staring at it. I do have YouTube also. That should link to the latest video, but also to my channel if you'd like to check it out. I'm trying to look in the Sims Discord. They announced... Oh, please. Not me hitting pre-order. Girl, what? Okay. Today's update is now on PC and Mac. Earliest base game update is now available on PlayStation and Xbox. But I'm not seeing anything about the event. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna hope that it pops up when we load in right now. Thank you for the reminders. We are also doing our supportathon. So if you want to read more about that there, you can, as well as see all our incentives. I still need to do the boba drink. I haven't done it yet, but oh, please. not working. Thank you for showering the stream with love regardless. I will have to go here somewhere. And then let's see if that works now. No. It still doesn't want to work. Hold on. Yeah, it's not working. Interesting. I'll have to figure out why that is. I love when things are broken. Okay. It popped up now. I just needed to reset my game. So hold on. We're gonna stop this recording. We'll come back to that. And then we'll just go over this together. Give me 1 second. Well, actually, give me more than a second. Okay, we can pretend this is like a YouTube video right now. I do have to do an intro. Do you guys mind if I just awkwardly do my intro right now? As if I was recording. It's gonna be, I mean, it's information you guys can know anyway. Let's see, where is... Because yes, I do have a script, because otherwise I would not remember. Alright, they're not going to be able to see me, so don't mind my facial expressions, they're just going to hear me. Hey everyone, it's AlluringSimmer here, and if you're new here, then welcome to Planet Allura, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. Today we are checking out the Forever Friends, what is it called? Quest? Today we are checking out the Forever Friends quest, which has released to kind of prepare us for the new upcoming expansion pack adventure awaits. Hope that's good. Before we get into today's video, I just want to share that I am part of the EA Creator Program, and you can use my code AlluringSimmer when purchasing Sims 4 DLC. or visit my website at AlluringSimmer.com/creator to see other eligible EA titles that you can use my code AlluringSimmer for when making purchases on the EA app. Okay, that's the intro. Okay, now let's get into this new quest. Okay, hold on, let me see what you said. The new pack seems fun, but they all do. I'm a fan of cottage camping and outdoorsy stuff, though. I am such a fan of this pack. I feel like I know people are saying, like, why didn't they just refresh Outdoor Retreat? Because if they did, it wouldn't be this. I'm just telling you that. Like, I feel like what people don't understand is, like, if they refresh a pack, which they did only once, like, we would just get like a couple extra things. We would not get a new world. We would not get new hobbies or skills. We would not get like the other things that are unrelated. Like, we wouldn't have gotten like the competition shows, because like how would they connect like the Love Island stuff to Outdoor Retreat? That wouldn't make sense. But yeah, I'm excited for this new pack. Okay, so Forever Friends, it says step into a world of wonder, snap unforgettable memories, and unlock magical new rewards. The first item we can get is Pixel the Friendly Bear. It says always ready for a quest or bedtime stories. Pixel Smile holds your favorite childhood adventures. And we can just hit claim all, and then we'll get that item. And this one you get simply by logging in. So just by loading into your game, you receive this reward. And then you can see the quest on the second tab where it says a new journey in a world where imagination reigns. A child and their stuffed companion embark on adventures together. So from my understanding, it seems like you need a child in the household in order to complete these quests. We'll quickly go through the items, but obviously we'll see them as well as we unlock them by doing the quest. I'm not going to read all the descriptions right now. We'll read them as we get them, but I'll just go through all of them. We have the Magnetic Memories board, the Willow Creek Magnet, Friendship Jelly Bracelets, Campfire Spuds, which is a food recipe, Oasis Springs Magnet, Instant Fun. This is probably something that you can use in game in order to fill your Sims fun need, probably for a quest you have to do. And then these are all the things that you can get, I believe, in week 1. Next week we have the Flex and Form Top, the Glimmerbrook Magnet, the Super Chill Pillow, the Comedy Volume 1 book, which is for in-game in case you need to level up your Sims comedy skill. We have the Bright and Bouncy Bunny Nightlight, the Sulani Magnet, the Trailblazer Hiking Boots, and then the Sleep Replacement, which again, I think you may need for a quest. Then we have the Flex Inform Leggings, which goes with the Flex Inform top we saw earlier. You can get satisfaction points, and then the Brindleton Bay Magnet, the latest fashion jumpsuit, the San Myshuno Magnet, the Active Imagination, Pixel Friends Pajamas, Want Refresher, which again is for in-game, and then Satisfaction Points and the Retrading Potion. So these are the last 3 things you get. I assume after you've already done all of your quests. Sometimes there's like one last quest that unlocks these things for your Sims in-game. So we're gonna hop into the game right now and see if we can complete this week's quests. Okay. You like that there's more items to actually like use more than last time? Is that what you mean? Like how we have like the magnets and stuff like that? I think it's nice because they're like smaller items, and I'm assuming we're gonna be able to like attach them to the board, but it would also be nice if we can attach them to like a fridge. Alright, so let's open up the Forever Friends. Okay, so that's the quest. It just popped up. A new journey in a world where imagination reigns supreme. A child and their faithful stuffed companion embark on a new day of adventure. Together they explore the wonders around them, forging an unbreakable bond with every step. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is buy a new stuffed animal, and we're gonna buy the animal that we just unlocked from this quest. So let's go down here, and we're gonna get Pixel the friendly bear, and we can also look at the swatches we have. So we have a green one, a blue one, black, pink, yellow, pink with white polka dots, and then purple with pink polka dots. And I think I'm gonna do the purple with pink polka dots. We're playing with Lorado Star Palm right now. We're gonna bring her downstairs, all the way downstairs. And actually, let's bring this upstairs. It looks like she already has her. Wait, I love how I unintentionally matched it to her little toy box here. I didn't even know that she had a purple and pink one like that. Let's go hug Pixel the friendly bear. Yeah, I picked her for a townie. I also just didn't want to make a new sim right now. Okay, so she's gonna come down and give Pixel a hug. And you can also talk with it, rename it, play it with it, same that you can do with the other big stuffed animals. Okay, now it says place a stuffed animal near a TV so they can watch TV together. Is that close enough? Maybe, oh, please. I'm just gonna cut that out. Ooh, that's fun. Let me move this up here. Okay, I guess that's close enough. And then we're gonna go and watch the Kids Network on TV. Okay, so come on down, girl. Sorry, there's a lot of floors in this house. That's cute. Oh, look, her mom's walking around. Her mom has good luck today, so she's in a good mood right now. Okay, Lorado had a great time watching the Kids Network and sharing the time with their friend. Do they have any adventure left for more adventures today? So she already has a toy box, so I'm just gonna sell this one and then buy it again. Okay, I think I actually have to like buy it, so we'll just do that and then replace that one. Okay, now it says to place a stuffed animal near the toy box so we can play together with the stuffed animal. Look at how they match. That's so cute. That's not close enough? Okay, it has to be facing. Okay, let's go play with Chompy the monster. Also, I'm wearing my earbuds backwards. Okay, so she got her toy out. Wow. Look at the pirates, guys. We're getting pirates. Okay, we've earned enough event points to claim a reward. So this reward right here is now claimable. So it seems like before we would unlock things in sets, right? You guys remember that? Like, normally it'd be like 3 items and you unlock those 3 items after you complete a set of quests. Now it seems like we unlock each item once we hit a certain milestone. So you don't have to wait until you get like, I don't know, maybe 500 points, let's say, to unlock all 3 of these items. You would just get like 140, then 160, then 240, and then you unlock each one as you go. So Lorado envisioned a new adventure, projecting herself into the role of toys that she played with. Another great moment of bonding and friendship with her stuffed animal friend. But now she's getting sleepy from all the excitement today. So we have to take her toy, and I don't know where her bed is. It all the way upstairs? I think this is it here. Okay, so we have to place it near her bed. And then we're gonna have her go to sleep. Come on up. Everything is set up for a good rest after a hard day of playing adventures with a new friend. Have a child go to sleep or take a nap. You just started watching Gilmore Girls for the first time. Everyone says it's great for fall. It is. And I thought it would be fun to do a close mother-daughter dynamic. That sounds fun. Okay, she's off to bed. Okay, after an exciting and adventurous day with a new friend, it's time to sleep it off and get ready for tomorrow. What new adventures await? Okay, so now we've gotten the magnet as well. Friends forever. A new day arrives, but uncertainty looms together. The companions grapple with the inevitable, seeking courage in the face of powerlessness. Okay, so now it does say use a toilet, which she does need to do. If I can figure out where that is. Okay, come on down. And then she has to eat something and then ask her stuffed animal about today's adventures. Okay, we will have a quick meal of animal crackers. Well, maybe we shouldn't have animal crackers. That's a little inconsiderate. We can have some cereal. You're grateful for your bestie that lives literally next to me. It helps me be more confident in myself and meet new people and get out more. I love that for you. Thank you for sharing what you're grateful for. And yes, we do have that redemption, and anyone can share something they're grateful for. We also have the optional activity to buy the Kate and Berry Sweet Treats Fabricator 3000. That's such a long name, but we can get one. And place it right there. And then optional craft candy. Let's make the bubblegum swirl lollipop. And we're just gonna make a single serving. It says the stuffed animal responded, but Lorado heard something she was not expecting. Although they never want the fun to stop, their time is limited. They wish the memories they make could live on forever, but they don't know how. After enjoying a tasty treat, Lorado feels content, happy, and ready to face the day. Okay, we're gonna bring Nia down here because we have to tell her about our problem. Let's go to the event UI and we're gonna unlock this friendship jelly bracelet. So let's see, this one says keep track of your plans or showcase collectible magnets from your adventures. This board is perfect for organizing, reminiscing, or dreaming big. Then we have the Willow Creek magnet, which is celebrate the allure of Willow Creek with this collectible magnet featuring the iconic mysterious tree. It's a whimsical reminder of the secrets waiting to be discovered. And then braided in giggles and promises, these bracelets are proof that the best friendships never unravel. So once we've finished this week's quest, we can look at all the items we've unlocked. Okay. I love her little step stool right here. Okay, so we have to tell her about the problem. It says tell about the problem. So maybe when we're... Oh, no, she can tell her right now. Okay, Nia told Lorado that as she gets older, different things start to interest her. But all Lorado heard was nonsense and a non-answer. She can't lose her new friend, not this soon. Clearly, Lorado is going to have to solve this on her own. Okay, so we just finished crafting our candy. So she's gonna have her lollipop that she made. You can have it, girl. Okay, and then she wants to draw a plan. I don't know if she has an activity table. No, she doesn't. So let's get her one. And we'll get that from kids activities. Let's get her this one that like matches her aesthetic she has going on. And then we are going to draw a plan. Grateful for your family being healthy and safe. Thank you for sharing. Okay, no thank you. So let's draw our plan. I love the activity table. I need to use it more often. I feel like there's so many like drawings and crafts that I have not done yet. And it's actually a really good way to like make decorations for your Sims home, because they can do like fall crafts. I think yeah, they can make their friendship bracelets here. They could do like crafts for different holidays, and then you can use those crafts and like decorate your house. And it's like they don't have to pay to make the crafts, so it's a good way to get free, somewhat free decorations. You have to pay for this activity table, but after that, you don't have to pay for the art. Okay, let's speed through as she finishes up her drawing. Okay, Lorado Sarpong had an idea. Had a great idea. She can capture the time she has together with photos that way. It will live forever. Lorado is truly wise beyond her age. Have her share her plan with her stuffed animal. The plan sounds great, even if they must one day part ways. Keeping these memories and photos might make them live on forever. Next, it's time to put that plan into action. Okay, so we're gonna claim all of these, and now we completed all of this week's activities. So that wasn't too bad. Hold a plushie. Hold on. There we go. You have a plushie. You can hold one. It's meant to happen. Imagine. Let's see. Festival youth. We earned enough rewards. Okay, let's look at the items that we got, starting with the poster. Not the poster, the bulletin board or whiteboard. I don't know. Was it called something board? I hope it was, because that's what I'm searching. Magnetic memories board. Okay, so we're gonna put it maybe right here. That's a good spot. Let's look at the swatches. We have a plain black one, a purple one with sticky notes, pastel orange one, green one that's plain, a pink one with sticky notes, green one with sticky notes, and a pastel purple, or like periwinkle kind of vibe. I think we'll go with a periwinkle. And then where do the magnets go? Okay, so the magnets go into your inventory, and then you can place it wherever there's a slot. So we can put this magnet right here. We can put this dino right here. We also got an instant fun potion. Let me open this up again. We got this little bracelet that we can put on, and we got a new recipe called campfire spuds. So I don't know if you can only make that on the grill, maybe, but let's see if her mom is able to make it. Yeah, it looks like something you would probably grill. Do we have a barbecue? 'Cause we do have an outdoor area. Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's take this. Oh, look at all these things she's created. Oh, actually Dawn made all of these. Made by Dawn Lothario. An oil burner. Cute. Okay, so she's making the campfire spuds. We can never not be near done, apparently. Okay. She made some excellent quality campfire spuds. You should come and grab a serving as well. Let's see how that looks. So it's wrapped up in like aluminum foil. It looks like it got all the toppings. We got like sour cream, bacon, veggie. Well, it says it's vegetarian safe, so maybe not bacon, maybe like peppers or something. Melty toppings to warm your heart and stomach after a long day adventuring in the great outdoors. And they're both sad because they failed at a holiday. And then there is one more thing, which is the kids' bracelet. So we will go and, well, I don't know if it's only for kids, but let's go plan her outfit and see if she's able to put that on. I would assume it's for kids, but maybe they made an adult version too. Who knows? Okay, so this is what the bracelet looks like. It's a nice little stack. Very cute. We have it in a few different colors here. Wow. It looks like it says fun. I don't know if I'm just reading it how I want to, but it does look like it says that. And I think I'll give it to her in this color. Okay, and now we're gonna conclude the video. And I might like re-record some parts of this, but let me have her mom come in, just sit with her. And then we can just be like, and I don't know how I would wrap it up. And that is it for today's part of the Friendship Forever quest, or Forever. That is it for our first part of the Forever Friends quest. Is that what is it called? Friends Forever? Forever Friends? Okay, I got it. And that is it for our first part of the Forever Friends event. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you want to see more videos like this. And comment down below what item you're looking forward to most for this event. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, so now that's done. And we can save. And we can go back to our build for a couple more minutes. Not a couple, but like 20 more minutes or so. Let's see. Okay, let me load up our other save that we were just working in. For those who are just coming in, we were just playing through the Forever Friends event. I'm just realizing my captions stopped again, so I'm so sorry about that. The captions have just been all over the place today. But we just finished that event for this week. Make sure you guys log in. If you play The Sims 4, you gotta log in so you can get the first thing and then do the quest. The quest took me like, I don't know exactly when we started, but if we factor out like the time of me like talking and going through all the items, the quest didn't take me that long. So, I mean, if you want the items, you have until like November, I think, though. So you can wait until everything comes out, like Sade was saying earlier. And the event ends November 4th. So you have like all of September is almost over. You have all of October, a week in September, and then the pretty much the first-ish couple of days of November. So lots of time, and the quests are not that long or exhaustive so far. So I think it should be fairly easy to do. Yeah. But I'm yawning. Oh, I should have made a coffee. I'll make a coffee before I go to work, because when I come back, I'm probably going to work on stuff. Hey Marie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Okay, we were not building in Nordhaven. We were building in San Sequoia. And what's nice is because we're building this in the same world as the Penny Pizzazz household, we could have her maybe visit the park later with like her future kids. Because right now there's no like kids in their family. Unless we make them like cousins and stuff like that. But right now that's not the plan. Okay, let me start the recording again. And let's get into it. So we are doing a limited pack build. You're ready to go home and play your Sims? I feel that 100%. I haven't even left yet, and I'm ready to come back and play Sims, but probably won't be playing Sims when I get back. We'll see though. I'll be editing for sure. I'm gonna try and see if I can edit. Let's see what we can add. So we have these picnic benches, and then okay, I remember what I wanted to do. So that's gonna be the bathroom right there. We'll put some benches right here. I'm just gonna put them down, and then we'll figure out how we use them later. This is gonna go in the restroom. This is the family restroom here. And then this one, we could still have a change room thing. And then we could do it like, hold on. I want to give a decent amount of room. I can go all the way out here. And then we'll have a door. We'll just copy this same door. Okay, we'll finish that restroom in a moment. Okay, let's go back to our filters. Are you guys looking forward to the new pack? Adventure awaits, because I am. I'm ready for it right now. Okay. You want to revamp the summer camp? Me too. I was thinking of building a summer camp, but I think it would be easier to just edit the pre-existing one. Hold on. So nice to meet you all. I will pop in again sometime. Thank you for being here. Simmer down. Have a good rest of your day. I'm trying to check something. There's something like, hold on, I just saw something. I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. That's okay. Okay, so we have our bathrooms. I don't really know like how to design a playground now that I'm really thinking about it. I'm trying to think of playgrounds that I've been to, and they usually have like sand as the base, and like in the game, if you have sand placed down, like the terrain paint, like the Sims can actually play with the sand. So I think it would be fun to have like a big sand pit sort of vibe. So let's get some fencing. Maybe like this one. Okay, hold on. And then I want to have an area with like barbecues and stuff too. I know it's a playground and not a park, so maybe we shouldn't have grills actually. We can have like coolers and stuff for like snacks. Okay, let's say this. Is that a decent size? Maybe all the way to here. And then we need some trees, like a nice little weeping willow maybe. And then some birch trees. So like, I don't know, one there. It's like there's a lot of trees in the area. I don't know like how how they determine how to place these trees, because I'm not good at figuring out placement of plants like this. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice there. And then we could have some flowers too. Oh, those are small. No. Okay, now we have to fill this area with sand. Okay, and from my understanding, maybe this one, the sand castle. No, I think this one's good. Like, the kids can, like, play in the sand, so that's kind of nice. And then we obviously need benches. So we can use some from growing together. And then usually they're kind of like this. They'll be, like, pretty spaced out. There'll be, like, a bin. In between them. You can do something like that, and then we'll have like, I don't feel like they would have that many trash bins though. I've had some where the trash bins are right next to the bench, and it's not the best experience, because then you'll have like bugs, you know, kind of swarming around the trash, and then like you can't really sit comfortably. So I think we'll do something more like this. Okay, hold on. I can't tell if that's even. Okay. And then You have like splash pad stuff, but I don't know if I should do that here. Oh, this could be nice. We could make like a little gazebo, like attaching it like that. So something like this. That sort of covers the picnic tables. Oh, the thing is, because this is an actual building, you can't like put the roof down. So that might be kind of annoying, but it's a nice little shelter, I think. Let's do blue. We could also have it like open. That might be better instead of trying to attach them and make them one thing. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, and then there's two. Bring it in more. Okay, and then we'll bring it forward one. Maybe two. Okay, so we have that, and then we're gonna have the toddler slide somewhere. Let's sell that. Okay, let's go to kids, infants and toddlers. Kids activities. Okay, so we got the monkey bars. Let's see. Sometimes I see like the plans and stuff for like a playground or just like urban planning in general, and like that seems really fun, but like I think we're too far in for me to be like changing career plans. I'm gonna be an urban planner. I feel like there's a lot that goes into it though, because it can't just be like, oh, I think this would look cute here. Like I feel like there's like, you have to think about like safety, you have to think about like, I don't know, like even the colors are like all intentional. It's so interesting. Okay, we'll do the monkey bars right at the side here. And I think we're gonna go for, I mean, I'm doing a lot of blue, but then we also did like green over here. But I don't want to do that in green. But maybe this could be, no, we'll do blue, red, and yellow, like primary colors. I think these swings are a little too fancy, but are those the only swings? Do we not have base game swings? I don't think we do. So we would have to use this one if we want to have swings. There's none without the little... No, there isn't. That's okay. I've seen a lot of people like building their own playground structures now. Which is funny when you really think about it. It's like, because that possibility was always here. Like, we could have always been doing that. We just didn't. Like, now we have items to, like, make it more functional. Because, like, we'll have slides and stuff like that. But, like, I don't know why we didn't think to, like, make little jungle gyms, like our own personal ones. Or maybe people did and I just didn't see them. Okay, so hi, Simise loves a lot, or Simise loves a lot. Let me know what's the best way to say that. How are you doing? Okay, and then up at the top, we're gonna have like a little bridge that will lead to like a slide or something. The thing is, we don't have, I forgot, we don't have the thin columns. Okay, so maybe we won't build our own jungle gym. Okay, something keeps like disconnecting and reconnecting. You're sick and you have a sore throat. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, I don't know which one. I do like the pirate one a lot. I mean, we have two pirate ones. This one, that one's just like a pastel version. I do like the colors on that one. But I also have the space one. Both is fine? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I think we'll do the pirate ship. And again, we gotta really think about things. So like this maybe can go here. Cause I'm thinking like if your parent was sitting, this is so specific, but if your parent was sitting like here and like you were playing on the monkey bars, they wouldn't be able to see you. But like here, they're able to see everything except for like maybe who's climbing over here. Like we could have it in the center. And have everything else sort of surround it. Sorry, everything just has to be very particular for me, apparently. I don't know what else. We have like the toddler toys. Oh, that came with toddler stuff. We do have the toddler slide from Growing Together, so we can put this somewhere. Maybe like over here, so that way it's not too close to this. But like, let's say you have an older sibling who's playing over there, you could still like play near them. Benches, yeah, we need more benches. I think we could put some here too. Well, I don't like how close those are to the road. Maybe on the other side. I don't know if those are even, but we're gonna hope for the best. Having to select these filters every time, it's not the most fun. Okay. This is everything now. Let's go back here. Toys. We have toy boxes. You wouldn't really see that at the park. We could have like these, because like the kid could bring like their own toys, you know? Like I could see these kind of just sitting there. Like we're just gonna have it there, so like if your kid, like if you want to bring an infant or something, an infant or like a toddler, like they still have stuff to do. But like we can pretend it's like toys that they brought from home. Sometimes I'll just give my, like if I'm sending my Sims to the park and I want them to bring their infants and their toddlers, like I'll just put toys in their inventory so that way they have something to play with. And then here, this is how we can bring the mudroom. We can have little shoes sitting at the side because like sometimes we would take off our shoes. We can make them smaller too, so that way they look like kids' shoes. Wait, I love that they're primary colors. I didn't even mean to do that, but that's cute. And then I was thinking like this stuff we could have like on the table because like this is where the parents would be sitting. And then what is it? Male? Maybe not that. And like the bag. You get the vibe. And then we could have it in like, yeah, that's fine. Like the parents are sitting there waiting. I think I should just look at Grange Mudroom for a second, just to make sure that I even use it. I was thinking of using these like inside the bathroom because it's kind of a nicer looking bathroom the way that I've decorated it. And we could do something like that. Maybe down there. And then what is that? Clutter. I don't know about that. We could have this though. Could this work as an outdoor light? Like, okay, no, definitely has to be indoors. Otherwise it'll not work. Okay, we can put one here. We can put 3 for now. And then we'll have one here and here. See, I'm just trying to make sure I used everything. We have this hallway rug, which I think could also maybe go in here. Maybe in the family room. How would it look if we put it over here? That's kind of cute. And then the mirrors. Sure. And then something like this. Like right there. So if you have stuff you need to put down. Like at the side. And then we could have another one. I think I would only put it in like the family restroom because like you wouldn't want it in a public space. But we could also have one in here. Very nice. I'm just put the public bathrooms wait in line. Wait, say that again. So I'm just put the, oh, the ones that I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like the pre-made washrooms, and then the Sims will just like have to wait and wait and wait until someone's done. I don't like that. The thing is, like, it'll say they're waiting in line and they're not even waiting in line. Like, they're just waiting wherever they feel like. Okay, and then I was thinking we could potentially do this. Is this supposed to like maybe sit under there? I don't know. It's like this one has like baskets underneath. So like, could I do it like that? Okay, they do sit under there, but not like by default. I mean, to be fair, this one has like cushions and stuff, but again, I think that would be nice in this restroom because it's supposed to be the family restroom. So it's like, imagine you have like your kids, you could be like, oh, take a seat, and have them kind of sit over there and wait while you're doing whatever you need to do. So if you have like, I don't know, you get the vibes. We could have it, I think that's fine. And then maybe, let me move it over just a teensy bit. I guess we could potentially have this. But is this supposed to be like laundry? It's clutter. I don't know. I feel like it's too homey. Like it just doesn't make sense here. Because I mean, it is for a mudroom. Right? I'm like, the inside of it, right? We do have these. But now I feel like it's like too much. It's definitely too much. I think we used a decent amount of stuff from the kit. Okay, I was thinking this in here. Or no. Can I fit it in this restroom? So I'm like, maybe we move this here. It's a little bit. Okay. Hold on. Just bear with me. Does growing together have a toilet? For kids it does. Okay. Maybe we won't force it. If it can't really fit, it's fine. I was thinking we could have like a toddler potty in here. Let's use the growing together one. I don't know how sanitary this would be, but let's just say like, I don't know, maybe there's like reusable bags or something you can put in there and then you would just like empty the bag or something. I have no idea. You make it work, okay? And then we'll have just a basic toilet, some toilet paper. I feel like these could be nice, like maybe on the outside, but I think this would be nice if we had like a splash pad, which I feel like we could potentially find the room for, but we'll come back to it later on. And for the mirrors, okay, but these lights hang low, and why is this mirror the mirrors are too high, the lights are too low, and everything is just not the way that it should be. Okay. I don't know about that. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And then we'll have the mirrors here as well. And then we'll have like, oh, we can't do it because they're from Get to Work. Because I always use the paper towel and like soap dispensers. But we're gonna have to just use a regular towel, I guess. I just pretend it's paper towel. And then obviously we need soap. So we could do, well, well, let's do the sinks first. These sinks are nice. Oh my goodness, Sky! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome in. Let me get you a shout out, friend. How was your stream? I hope that you had a good one. Friends, if you aren't already following Sky or Invested Crybaby, make sure to click that heart or click that link in the chat. They're a very good friend of mine, and they do a lot of cozy Animal Crossing vibes. They are working on several islands right now in Animal Crossing, so be sure to tune in and don't miss out. I hope you're having a cozy stream. Mine was good, just party prepping. I love that. Thank you so much for the raid. We are making a playground right now. So there's a new pack coming out for The Sims called Adventure Awaits, which is adding like a camp that like the kids can go to and like getaways that you can send your Sims on. So like spa retreat, or like they even made a reference to Love Island and they called it Love Highland, and that was made by like a Sims EA creator. So I'm very excited for that pack. Hi Ellie, welcome in. So in preparation for that pack, I wanted to use this new thing they added with the latest update, which is the ability to make playgrounds. We used to be able to make parks, and we still can, but now they have playgrounds which are kind of separate, since they're adding new playground equipment with the new pack. So like you'll be able to add slides, because we do have slides but they're all attached to like other things. So like we have a toddler slide here, let me move over, and then we have this slide, but it's like part of the jungle gym. So now we're gonna have like functional on their own slides. There's like the little playground equipment thing where it's like, I don't know, sometimes they'll have like the letters of the alphabet they can spin. I'm trying to think what else. They're adding like a bunch of new activities like kayaking. So earlier we did an event that they have where you can like redeem items by doing quests in game, and we got a little whiteboard, we got what else, some magnets for it, and then we got a little friendship bracelet for like the kids. And then each week there's going to be new quests that you can unlock. We also got, I can show this really quick, this new toy. His name is Pixel the Friendly Bear, and he comes in like all these different swatches, and these ones have little polka dots. I feel like we should put one just because, like, why not? A little homage to the quest we did today. But thank you, I appreciate it. And thank you again so much to Sky for the raid. Also welcome in to Haley, Catterpuff, Ellie, Buttercup. I hope that you all are doing well today, and anyone else who came in with the raid. If you do need to raid and run, that goes for Sky as well as all the people that came in with the raid. Then make sure to take care of yourselves, de-stream if you need to, and go do whatever needs to get done. But if you want to stick around, this is what we're doing today. We are making a playground. I'll be here for a little bit longer, and then I will have to leave in like 15-ish minutes because I have work tonight. But obviously you guys have seen the playground area. We were just kind of working on the bathroom as well. So I have like a family bathroom here that has like the changing table. I'm gonna add like little toddler potties in here, as well as like a regular toilet as well, because again, it's supposed to be for a family. And then this bathroom is just like for anyone to use. We have this one room which is going to be a bit bigger. It's just going to be a regular bathroom too, and then we have 4 more stalls that we're going to make. And then this is another like family bathroom. I just wanted to give different spots of access. So like, I don't think Sims, when I really think about it, like other Sims really bring their infants or toddlers like outside of the house. But like obviously you can't. So like if your Sim has like more than one infant or more than one toddler and they both need to be changed at the same time, you now are able to do that. And we're also doing a limited pack build, which I don't usually do, but someone challenged me to do that, and we're doing it. So I'm only using the base game, which is what you get for free. The Sims 4 base game is free. Growing Together, which is an expansion pack, and Grange Mudroom, which is a kit. So one expansion pack, one kit, and I will be uploading this to the gallery once it's done. And it's honestly not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So these are the playground equipment, if I select that. And now I'm thinking, like, so these are the only things that I can use that would be considered playground equipment. So the toys and stuff are not considered. So, like, do I have to add more monkey bars then for it to count it? And then maybe another set of swings or another slide? Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay. I guess we can have 2 sets of monkey bars. We can do them like this instead. Just have them not at an angle. And then this can move up. Okay, I think that's good. And then this can move over here. I feel like we should have another set of swings, or maybe another toddler slide. Thank you, Mac, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you already. Probably, possibly, but thank you either way. I guess we can have 2 sets of swings. Maybe we'll put this at an angle, so we have more room. And then we can put that there. And then we'll put this back at an angle over there. We'll have 2 sets of monkey bars. 2 sets of swings. Now I'm thinking we move this here. And then we have no benches over here. Because, like, this is kind of like the back of the playground. And we can maybe extend this more. Okay, so now we have that. This can go there. This can go right there. And then we can have them... I mean, we could have one blue, one pink. And then that ties into this one, because this has a bit of pink. And then maybe these should be blue and pink. So like blue, pink, and green. Which was definitely not my original plan. I definitely started off by saying red, blue, and yellow would be our color scheme. But you know, sometimes plans change, and that's okay. Sometimes things don't go how you expect them to. So we're going to bring this all the way down. And I want to make sure there's at least this little opening, so like Sims could come in through here. They can walk through here, and then they can also enter this way. We have 1 trash bin right now. I think we should have maybe 1 more, like... I mean, this is a bathroom, so I don't think it matters too much if we have a trash bin by it. So maybe like right there, a little bit further out. And then we'll have 1 right here. Or we'll have 1, and then we can have a dumpster like back here. This is just a random thing I'm noticing, but like there's kind of like, how would I say, like a little area down here that looks like, you know, like if a car needed to come up here. Me being delusional. But like, I mean, they have little decorative cars, right? So I'm like why did they make this little divot right here? Is it so maybe a car could come up the driveway into into the lot? Are we getting cars? I know there's one here for like the sidewalk, but there really doesn't make sense. Unless this is the front of the lot and I'm just silly. Is that the front? No, it's not. It's the back. So I don't know. There's not one on the other side. I would love to have cars. I sometimes say that. Like, I flip back and forth because some days I'm like, I don't really care if we ever get cars. And then some days I'm like, I think it'd be really nice. But then I also think about the fact that we have, I can't speak. The fact that we have loading screens. So I'm like, would it make sense to have cars? And then people will say like, well, Sims 2 had a loading screen and they had cars. I'm like, yeah, but did it make sense? You know, like I'd stand the same on that. I'm like, did it really make sense? It was nice because there was like interactions your Sims could do like with the cars even if they were on the home lot. But did it make sense though? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna add little, I don't know. I wanna add something in between, but maybe, no, I don't feel like they would have anything like that. I do feel like sometimes there's like a lot more concrete around. Like this part can all be grass. I think that works. And then maybe where the benches are. I mean, it's definitely more concrete than grass. So maybe like that is fine. And then we could have some like dirt. I gotta make sure I put the filter back on after because otherwise I'm gonna end up using packs that are not part of our current system here. I'm gonna put some dirt there. Wait, I think I want to do it a bit softer. So let's do like that. Not that one. Yeah. Just kind of like, you know, because this area is not getting as much sun since it's like shaded. You know, the grass is starting to fade away. And then we can still kind of fill it back in. So it's not like completely dirt. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's go back to growing together. Let's just look at growing together for a second. Okay, so we have these. I completely missed those. Where did they go? These little bins for the diapers. You can put those by the changing tables. But they're not going to fit if I have them in the corner like this. They'll only fit if I do it like here. So we could do that. Okay, I think that is a better way to do it. And then over here, we can do it like that. It does seem like all of this space is needed. We'll play test it and see. Because actually, hold on. This can be a bit smaller. That doesn't need to be that big when I really think about it. So we could put this back over here. Could this be sized back up? No. And then we could have this, like, just right there. Does this bench fit better? Oh, it does. But then would you... No, I don't think so. We can put a plant over there or something. or 100 plants. 1 plant or 500 plants. Oh, this could be cute in here. Like, this is just a playground where they really want to provide for the kids. Obviously, this is maybe like an at-home thing, but maybe these are reusable and sanitary. Maybe they have someone that washes these frequently. I don't know what the vibes are, but I think that would be cute here. Fizzy Pop, thank you for the lurk and for redeeming your daily treat. I appreciate it. Okay, and then we can have this somewhere, maybe. Like a little mural. I think that one's cute. Could have the little tree over there. I'm trying to think. Oh, we have these little signs. Maybe this could be like the park sign. And then I don't know. We have board games. Don't we have like the puzzle box or something? Did I just make that up? Didn't that come with recreation centers? Is it with this? Because I feel like these are just decorative. Because we got the ability to do puzzles, but is that a thing that you buy? I feel so lost right now. Or do I just need a games table? I'm thinking I just need like the activity table. Oh, why did this, like, I swear I did not see this just now. Anyway, we can put one, I don't know. Maybe we can have the one picnic table and then this one could be the activity table. And we can have let's see what colors. I said we were doing blue, green, and pink, but we don't have pink here. We could do red. Let's just do all the colors. Let's just do all the colors we have available. Why not? And then obviously we don't want to put anything in the middle. So that is fine. Oh, we have this like diaper storage. I was thinking of something like this. Like, I want this to be like something where it's just like if you came to this park, like you don't have to worry about anything. Obviously the Sims are not going to actually use these diapers, but just the idea like that they're available there so you don't have to worry. I mean, I'm sure in real life this would be a situation where like people would take advantage of it and take more than they need, but we can just hope that, you know, it's like the honor system. We have the memories board, Lala the llama. That's so cute, but maybe a little too big. Okay, let's see if we can quickly add toilets into each of these stalls. So that way, whenever I do, because I don't think I'll get a chance to finish this today, but whenever I do, a majority of it is already done. And we're just kind of doing the finishing touches. I need to remember to put the filters back. I'm not even going to put Grange Mudroom. There's not really a point right now. Okay, and then in here, because this is a family restroom, we'll add a little potty as well, just in case your sim needs it. And then we're gonna add a little trash bin just outside. Okay, and then we shouldn't need a fire alarm, I don't think. Okay, I do need to add some soap. Okay, we'll just do that. I'm not too picky about where the soap is. And then we'll do, oh, wrong sinks. Okay, we already placed little towels, so that is fine. We could have some extra towels in the family restroom, but where would I put it? Here? I think that looks fine. And then, hi Kawaii Kitsune, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm trying to think what else we can put in here. Okay, this is one thing that I always forget about, like, should I have a bath? But I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because you can always use the changing table. And then worst case scenario, if they need a bath, you take the kid home. They'll be fine if they're a little stinky. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave these for the stalls, these lights. But for these rooms, we'll do a nice maybe something. No, this one, they always like, it's too low for them all the time. So like they'll walk into it. Maybe this could be good. Just simple. And then we'll do one there. Okay. And then maybe we could do like a mural like this. Actually, it's fine if it takes up the whole wall at the back here. I really like that one. I like this one too. I'll leave it how it is. I don't think I'm gonna leave this one here. Sorry. Oh, and this is what I was looking for earlier. And I forgot. Because I wanted to use this for the bathroom. Potty seat. Like the sign or the actual potty. We have some potties. There's one in here and then there's one in here. It's just for the family restrooms. We could put some little... You tried to figure out why all your female sims have a beard. Is there a mod that you have that could be causing that? Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted in there. Okay, something like that. Actually, don't know if that's what I even want to do. Maybe here? Just make it very, like, kid-friendly. Okay, and then we have these kids' decorations. Maybe we could have the little cloud. It's cute. I think something like this could be nice if we have like right here, like park events or things going on in the neighborhood. And then I don't know. Beards and a sense for conservation care now includes a body hair option, which is enabled for all genders. To fix the enter cast using the testing cheats in full edit mode, then uncheck the beard or hair growth option in their body hair section. Oh. Is that a new thing? Yeah, maybe it is turned on and you haven't realized, but that's, I don't think it's usually on by default. Oh, we could have a travel crib. But that might be too much. Cause like you can, I think you can nap like by just holding them. I do think something like this, like for the toddlers could sit in would be nice. So like if you do want to make food, like the kids are able to sit and eat. I think they can sit in any living chairs. So let's see if there's any that would kind of make sense here. Not really, but if we just place them right here, we could just say they brought it from home. We just have the one. So I'm not gonna put high chairs. I don't think I want to do that. I did say earlier I wanted to put a plant somewhere, but now I guess we could put one right there. Okay, I may add some grills. I wasn't going to initially, but I just feel like we need somewhere for them to eat or something for them to eat. So we can have one, maybe like just like one or two right here. I feel like that's too close to the playground though. Okay, I think that's good. I feel like it's giving more park with that than playground, but you know what? That's fine. We need more benches. These are not benches? Oh, that's why you were saying bench earlier. That's weird that these don't count as a bench. They definitely are labeled as benches. like I don't think the tag is on for them, but like the name of it is literally a bench. Okay, we'll do those ones then, I guess. Okay. I will, however, need to kind of wrap it up, unfortunately. I would love to keep going, but I think what I'm gonna do is I will finish this either off stream or I'll finish it tomorrow when we stream. And then, because I didn't really, and I said we were gonna do Life with Pizzazz, but I feel like we could do Life with Pizzazz on Friday, and then tomorrow we finish this, and then we can maybe make more campers for when the new pack comes out. We'll see. Let's see. I think you never fixed tagging of those. You used to be. Oh, yeah, they should be tagged as benches. You updated XML injector. Now none of my script files don't work. Interesting. I would say either XML injector updated and your script files haven't updated yet, and maybe you need to update those as well. I didn't even know that there was an update for XML injector. Oh yeah, it was updated yesterday. Yeah, I would say it's more likely that the script files also need to be updated. Because usually if there's an update that requires XML injector, because that mod doesn't always need to be updated. So I feel like if that needs to be updated, then most likely the script mods. You test the game only with the script mods working, but or without script mods, but you need your mods. I see. I don't know, modding is always a frustrating situation. Yeah, I'm thinking you might need to re-download your script mods because maybe those have also been updated. Thank you for being here, Sade. Okay, suggested collabs. I love how that's above the people that are live. Oh no, it's followed, then suggested collabs, then live channels. Okay. I don't think I like how they have this, but it's alright. Oh, you did update them, or you did re-download them. I'm assuming they need an XML injector for them to work. So I was gonna say, like, maybe try removing it and see if, like, because sometimes even when a mod has been updated, sometimes there's still, like, bugs with it. Oh, your sims can't sit. I would do the 50-50 method and remove the script mods until they are able to sit and see, because it could be that, like, maybe they are updated, but it's still something's conflicting. Let me see where I can bring y'all over. I don't know. It's always hard when I stream these times because I'm not used to streaming like early again yet, even though I have been for a little bit now. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who's live. Also, thank you to anyone who's watching on YouTube. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for sharing my YouTube channel. What if I take you guys somewhere else? I don't know. Let's see what this person's up to. Okay, I have someone. There's an ad currently playing. They are building in The Sims. And I think they have the same name as me, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go send the love over there. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. If you'd like to join the raid, copy the first raid message if you're subbed. Copy the second raid message if you are not currently subbed. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon. Sorry, not morning. because I pretty sure I still have a class. So I'll see you tomorrow afternoon for more Sims. Have a good night, everyone, or a good afternoon, or a good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Be safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. To those watching on YouTube, consider to like the live, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.